Take a deep breath in and out. You're okay. I promise. You're all right. It's getting worse out there. This shelter is compromised. But for now, you're safe. The machines haven't detected us yet. I'm certain of that. We have time. And we need to make use of it. Do you understand? Please. Remain calm. Deep breaths in and out. I can get you out of this situation. I'm strong. One of the more capable units that was deployed to this area. I'm strong. I can get you out of here, but I will need your help to do it. Do you understand? Deep breaths in and out. It's okay. You are okay. I suffered damage in my last skirmish before I took you into this cover. I will need repairs and cleaning. As you can see, I took heavy damage. My side was ripped open, and dust and debris made its way in. In most cases, this would be superficial damage. But unfortunately, that debris has made its way to some of my more sensitive components. You will need to extract and clean them. I can direct you in how to do so, but I cannot do it myself. Why not? It is a matter of fear. This world has been nearly destroyed by machines. There are few human civilizations left. Settlements. Outposts, more like. The chain of command is concerned that if they grow too reliant on machine combatants, we might eventually turn against them and become a new threat. So, we are incapable of self-repair or self-replication. I can guide you, but you must be the one to repair me. Can you do this? If you do, I promise I'll keep you safe. I already have the coordinates of the nearest shelter locked. If I'm restored to full operational capacity, I can transport you there discreetly and quickly. You'll do your best. That is all I can ask of you. To begin with, you'll need to loosen a few screws in the chassis around my core. I have a few of the necessary tools already in my possession. take this and begin to gently unscrew these 6 bolts, all right? Slowly and carefully. Good. You're doing very well. Slow and careful. It's going to be all right. Perfect. Next, there are a few more parts you need to loosen now that the front portion of my chassis has been removed. All right? This metal here that's been painted orange. Simply loosen it. Exactly like that. The rest of my squad is out of commission, as well as our human commander. To my knowledge, there are no other life signs in the area. The others in the shelter are. I must save you. At the very least, I must get you out. You're doing wonderfully. All right. Now, my core components have been exposed. You need to keep your hands very steady for this next part, all right? This that I am tapping right now is my core. If it is destroyed, I will cease function. If any of the cables or piping that extends outward from it is destroyed, I will cease function. But in order to access the obstructed processing chip, you will need to remove it and position it off to the side. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is to use this tool right here to pinch, as I'm demonstrating with these scraps here, and extract these pins that keep the core in place. Once each pin has been removed, shift it to the side ever so slightly. That will allow you to access the chip underneath, whose processing capacity is currently being interfered with by the dust and debris. Then, you will remove the chip and use this specially made brush to gently abrade and remove any obstructions. Are you ready? You're nervous. I understand. But it will be okay. Deep breaths in and out. You are safe. The machines outside haven't found us, and they won't. I'm keeping my energy output low. We're both keeping our volume quiet, and you are not moving around too much. They will not detect us. You have all the time in the world, all right? Be patient. Work slowly. All right? You don't have to rush. You don't have to be afraid. I trust you. If I did not believe you were capable of this maintenance, I would simply have attempted to extract you from this location in my current state. But I have full confidence in your abilities. So, do it. That's the first pin. See? Easy. Pin number 2. There's number 3. I'm okay. I promise. I'm okay. I am... This process elicits a sensory response. When one's core is being tampered with, one becomes hyper aware of all that is occurring. This is by design. That heightened state of awareness ensures that if something damaging seems likely to occur, I will act to prevent it. But you have done nothing damaging, so I will simply remain in this heightened state of awareness until you are done. 4 pins. You're halfway there. Can I feel pain? That's hard to say. That which damages me is something I prefer to avoid. And when damage occurs, there is a sensory response which is designed to discourage behavior that causes damage and encourage a machine like myself to remove itself from the situation that caused said damage. But whether that sensation is analogous to your pain response, I can't say. Just 2 more. force it. Slow and careful. Last one. I would like to express my condolences, by the way. It was my squad's responsibility to watch over this shelter, to protect it. We never would have anticipated a machine of this class would arrive. In such an isolated region. It was a failure on the part of my squad. And I know that you must have had friends, family, in that shelter. You're sorry too about my squad. Thank you. I'll be fine. They'll assign me to a new squad, a new commander. And thank you. Most people wouldn't care. Do you see the processing chip? It's in charge of many of my background functions. The simple things that just keep me functioning. Think of it like a second brain, responsible solely for the function of the respiratory and cardiovascular systems. This brush was designed with a very specific purpose in mind. It shouldn't cause any damage to the processing chip. But the bristles do release a special type of solvent that removes any material that wouldn't ordinarily be found inside my chassis. This, of course, means you should be very careful not to touch the bristles with bare flesh. That's it. You're doing very well. Slowly and gently, just like this. Do I feel guilty? Why would you? I do feel somewhat responsible for what happened. For failing the people trusting us in the shelter. For failing my squad. For failing my commander. I'm a sharpshooter. That's my role in the squad. I keep my distance and pick off priority targets with my rail cannon. That high threat machine. It was my responsibility. I should have. It should never have been allowed to come within 100 meters of the shelter. That is my failing. I will get you to safety. You will survive. No matter what. You will survive. Good. The processing chip is functioning at 95% capacity now. That's a significant improvement, and it will have to do. Take a moment. You look tired. I understand this was likely a stressful experience for you. Breathe. And then I'll walk you through my reassembly. You're going to be okay. I am going to save you. I promise